All right, it's me again. I wanted to continue what I was saying and also to correct myself. I reviewed the video, and I think I said Matthew 5, and we were in Mark 5. So I just wanted to make sure you didn't get lost in that, in case you went down for Matthew 5 and then your whole day was destroyed because I gave you the wrong reference. But seeing as I'm here now, changing lanes again, I wanted to continue this other piece that was keeping me afloat throughout the day, and this happened more towards the end of the day, and that was God reminding me that I need to be better at disciplining myself by way of choosing behaviors that are expedient instead of behaviors that are merely permissible. Yeah, baby. And that was a really strong word. Really, it was sort of like a boost, shall we say, and a lasting boost, to the point where I'm still feeding off of it, and it's probably going to feed me for the rest of my life. So thank you, Lord. And I've talked before about expediency over permissibility. And it comes from one of, I think it's Paul's letters. I'm not sure which. I'll let you know next time. But it's basically that there are things that we can do because we have freedom in Christ, that we're no longer bound by the law, so we don't have to live, like under this threat of a curse or a removal of blessing simply because we're not following the 5,732 rules and regulations from the Mosaic law. But instead, because we now have faith in Christ, and Christ is in us operating that faith, we are I'm struggling on the right word for this. I'll just say we're considered righteous because of our faith in who He is, in the goodness of God to give us access, direct access to Him through the advent of Jesus' life on the earth and His gift of Himself to us. So because of that, sometimes, we get into this pattern of, well, gee, that's a pretty nice, arrangement. I can just live like a fool, and I will still be considered righteous. Not really. It doesn't really work like that. So, in that sense, it's permissible. In other words, you're not going to lose your salvation necessarily for living any way you feel like living, doing whatever you feel like doing. And you'll notice in your spirit, in yourself, you'll feel like you need to do certain things, to authenticate your allegiance with Jesus. And that'll mean eliminating some things in your life, minimizing the frequency of some things in your life, and modifying your behavior in a way that you see yourself being more kind, helpful, a servant to others, and less critical and unconnected. So because of all that, you're going to find certain behaviors are more expedient, meaning they're going to promote your growth and sustain your alignment and intimacy with God's Spirit. And other behaviors are going to start you're going to start seeing them as being impediments to that growth. And so that's just a long way of saying, just by me being reminded of that was just a really sobering reception, as well as one that was very fruitful. Now, along with this change in, or it's not really well, I guess it is a change. Along with this change of mind, for me anyway, is my desire to be used in a way where potentially a ministry could develop in my life. In fact, that's why I'm one of the reasons why I do these broadcasts is because I'm sowing the seed so that God could bring about, a fruitful harvest. And the idea that, well, if I'm really looking to be used in a way that I could grow into a leadership role in some type of ministry, I can't really expect that's going to occur if I'm not making the right choices in my life. And if I'm living in a sense of, oh, it's okay that I do this because I'm under grace and God's just going to forgive me. That doesn't yield the kind of fruit we might be looking for, right? If we're looking for intimacy and strength and power in our lives from our relationship with God, it doesn't organically flow from just doing whatever the heck we feel like doing. All right, to be continued. Oh man, that guy was not in his lane. It's a good thing I'm paying attention. That's a lesson for next time.